Is it going? Is it finally working?
It's working.
Oh, darn it, what the...
The loading video says that, but so wait for the screen to appear. Come on, screen. Yeah, let's do this, come on.
Oh, wait, no, there's a... Oh, that's the problem.
Sorry about that. Come on.
Here we go.
Where's the screen?
There we go.
Hey, I spilled some milk. Oops.
Oh, is it working? Is it working? Oh, right! Hello there, everybody! I'm Mrgameandpie. So anyway... Oh, George. So anyway, it's time for us to play some Sonic games. Yes. Oh my gosh, somebody has something going on in the background which is causing craziness. Yeah. There we go, is it better? Well, the thing is that one of you guys is like hearing the sound through their headset or something in it, so it's causing a bunch of sound. So you see, I'm hearing myself through my speakers, which is what I'm using to stream your voices. Nope, I'm hearing myself saying I'm hearing myself. It does.
Is it me? Is it? 'Cause I can't hear you.
Well, I don't know. It's better now. Somebody did something. Yes.
So that he can actually make it impossible for us to listen.
Yes. Oh my god. Cool. Oh dear. Oh my gosh, no. Oh no. So anyway, in this run of Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm basically going to try to go through it really fast.
I've never beaten the boss.
Oh. Yeah, the wrecking ball. What? Yeah, George? What? Yeah. Well, the thing is that for some reason it seems like the sound keeps reverberating and stuff from somebody because I don't even know. Yeah. Yeah, if you're using headphones, that's probably not going to be the problem. It's probably somebody using speakers. Yeah. Yeah, I just heard myself talking about saying speakers again. Yeah. Yeah, there's that too. I don't know whose problem it is, but we need to get that fixed. I guess. Or maybe people could just hang up real quick, and then we'll press the red button. Yeah, George, here, hang up real quick, and then we'll see if that's the problem. One second. Let me see. No, I don't think that. I don't think George would do that. Yeah, George isn't that kind of person. Alright, alright, who hasn't left the call yet? Nope, nothing changed. Alright, NS, how about you? Alright, well how about everybody leaves the call? Let's see if that works. Yep. Well, it seems like that worked. Kind of. One second. Wait, no. That didn't work. What the? Oh, this is the problem. Alright, I fixed it. There we go.
Did you figure it out?
Yes, I did figure it out. The problem was that I had the streams audio on.
Damn it. That's the first thing you want to check, is whether or not you're watching the stream with the audio on when you're streaming it.
Well, I had the audio off previously. I didn't realize that it would automatically turn on.
Oh, man.
Oh. And I have people trying to draw calls and stuff.
He missed anything. Well, then again, he paused the game, so he didn't miss anything.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, do you want me to add Cookies to the call? Because he's pretty awesome.
I guess so, yeah.
More people! 6 person! Let's do it! Right?
Eventually we'll add Jordan to the call! Like an hour from now when he's available.
But, like, we can't have people, we can't have 5 high energy people like me and, like, Connor and
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to have a couple people.
Also, the title on Twitch needs to be changed.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
I can't.
Yeah, fast. Go there.
Actually, don't have password this year because of the fact that I'm just streaming through the code.
So guys, who has history with this game?
It's just blank.
That's fine.
Me.
He won't join! On the fucking call, man!
Hey, let's try to keep this appropriate, okay?
Yeah. Oh, so fucking sorry, man.
No, I'm serious. Let's try to keep this appropriate.
Alright, fine.
Fine.
Indeed.
Let's just go out and break.
Very hit one, but here you go. Anyway.
Cookies, we called you! We called you twice! God damn it. Again. We're calling, and it's not working.
This seems to happen a lot. And I'm getting, like, messages and stuff.
So call me, baby.
But, you see, somebody is, like, messaging me, but I have my computer turned to the screen so that some people can see it easier, so I'm not actually seeing those messages.
So,
I get the feeling it's probably Jordan.
Jordan?
I did, Cookies. I've called you 3 times now. I don't know why you're. It's like I'm calling you, and then I hit add to call, and it just automatically says nope.
No!
Technology. Alright. Wait, no. I can't transfer the call. How do I? Alright.
You know, I'm barely even paying attention to the game at this point. This gameplay is basically all automatic.
Oh well, you don't get the focus stage.
Was it? Sure.
Oh. I remember this play was kind of hard for me when I was a kid.
Oh yeah. I could not play this game at all.
Yeah.
This was the game that was just hard enough. I mean, no barrel puzzles, just it's a hard game.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that hard.
Well...
What are you doing?
Alright, someone else trying to add cookies because it's glitching for me.
Alright, 1 second. Let me get past this platforming section. There we go. Okay. Time to try to add the person that has cookies.
Cookies.
If he has cookies, I definitely want him.
Oh my god. Sugar.
Wait, no.
What? What are you talking about? I used to like that show, just let you know. I used to like you. This is fantastic! Hey, what else? I don't know why, but Cookies is in the call now.
I am magic!
That's a good one. I say, you guys are so...
I want everybody to understand the magic of TV tropes. That is the magic that I use.
The magic like this is called cocaine in some countries.
No, TV tropes is better.
I will collect all the emeralds.
Oh, you found the lava.
I might collect all of the emeralds, I don't know.
We only have 18 viewers.
Aww. Well, you know, the stream kind of got a slow start.
Remember to donate to 5DayGamers.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. From Foundation, donate to justgiving.com/5DayGamers4. All numbers in that. URL, roll numbers. Phone number, that's texting if you're from the UK. You got spikes rammed up your butt.
Yeah.
Which Sonic game do you think has the worst emerald collecting?
Sonic 2.
Really?
Yeah, I hate Sonic 2 emeralds.
I can't stand the ones from this game. I don't like the ones from Sonic 2. You can see what you're doing. This one is I don't like the ones from Sonic Heroes.
The floor's lava.
No, I still think that Sonic 2 is worse, just getting to the emeralds. And then...
I see what you mean, because
we're going to be including all games then, Sonic Advance 2.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Sonic Advance 2, actually, yeah, that's even worse.
I don't play Sonic, so I apologize. Sonic is just not my cup of tea.
Then why are you in the stream then?
Well, because I like every other classic game series, I just never got into Sonic for some reason.
But
I like Sonic.
This one's really easy. It's just that it's very, very different.
I can't get into the classic Sonic games.
well, then why are you in this stream? This is a classic Sonic stream.
My favorite Sonic games, like I love Shadow the Hedgehog. That was like one of the few games I loved.
I never bothered playing Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, then you don't know how good it is.
It has cussing. It can't be good.
He says damn one.
Exactly, and it can't be good anymore.
He's like, I need to get that emerald. We have to. He says Sonic EXE.
I remember it because I thought it was weird when I was playing it as a kid, and it's like one of the ones that like a very rare number of choices will get you into that level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the ending sucked anyway. Like spoilers you say, but the ending sucks.
Awesome. I'm just like, did he just say that?
The ending of the game sucks. The ending of the game sucks because it becomes a bad ending compared to the good end.
The game is variable. There's like 20 different endings you can have to the game.
Oh, but the real ending, he just does a good thing.
Commentary.
Ah, yes. Good old Sprinkler. I usually got till the middle.
That's 140. That's 140 said play Sonic EXE.
Yeah, I can't.
Sonic EXE.
Because I can't record my computer.
That fucking hack is terrible anyways. Sorry. I apologize.
The story wasn't terrible when the first guy wrote it, but I mean, the game just it's a terrible adaptation of a terrible story in that sense. Oh, so I was 6 then. Never mind.
Ha!
The story was absolutely terrible. I have a video to send you later. But anyways.
I've heard about Sonic EXE. I read I watched this guy read a creepypasta about it, and it was like, eh.
Was it Year of the Wind?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna send it. It's called Bullshit Creepypasta Storytime or something like that.
About a guy named Tom. What?
About a guy named Tom.
Oh, yeah, Sonic's in there too somewhere. I don't keep track of that one.
Listen to your friend, man.
What, huh?
I just found the story, like, his best friend tells him not to play, and he's just like, Kyle. Fuck, I have to do it, like, and he was like, I recognize his handwriting, but it looked all scrawled, and he broke, like, it didn't look like his, and I'm like, how do you know it's his then?
You know, I think that if, like, Jordan or George told me not to play a video game, I'd probably not play the video game.
Yeah, someone said, don't play this, play Sonic 6 anyway. Look at this video game is.
Well, the thing is that with Sonic 06, Jordan told me to play the video game.
Questions need to be answered, so I'm gonna play the fucking game.
Wait, what's the difference between getting all the emeralds and not getting all the emeralds?
Oh, just a little cutscene at the end of the game.
Like Super Sonic at the end or something?
Nope, not in this game.
Not in this game.
Super Sonic is not in this game.
Second cutscene.
Yes. Which is hardly even different from the cutscene that you would get normally. Oh my gosh, I am just having problems here.
Wait. Don't they say that Sonic? Don't they say that Sonic 3 and Knuckles is like the best Sonic game ever made?
Yeah, I say that.
The fan hack of it that put the two games together was the best Sonic game ever made. But the official release of Sonic 3 comes close.
Sega does with Nintendo. Sega does with Nintendo.
So that's a fan-made game? That's the best one? I wonder what that says about Sega.
Well, the thing is that there's...
It's the best Sonic game ever made, and it's pretty much what they were going to make eventually, but either it was too big for the cartridge to handle, or something to that effect, because they couldn't end up doing it, but...
That's what happened. It was like, they had, no, it was because time constraint.
Oh, well, that's why they split
It was just like the crazy, like, weird 3D perspective game that looked pretty good.
No. Sonic they canceled Sonic Extreme. No, they canceled Sonic Extreme because they weren't able to bring it to the holiday
Guys,
release.
just let Austin explain it. He knows what's going on.
Because I would be like, I don't care if you don't get it to holiday release. I'm gonna play this game my next 10 years. Like,
Well, you see, what Austin was talking about is that Sonic 3 and Knuckles had a lot of unused content, and some fan guys took the unused content, found the game, and added it all in to create an even better version.
Yeah, okay, yeah, like, I did a video a while back called Hidden Things in Mega Man Games, and I talked about a bunch of, like, debug stuff and a bunch of models and sprites and animations that were and music that was just never put into the final game but left in the ROM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they did with this.
I do unboxings. My do unboxings.
Well, you know what? Whenever I do my Mega Man streams on Monday, you can talk about that then. That'll be cool.
Yeah, wait. Who has Mega Man games?
I'll link you the video because it's pretty like all the stuff is interesting even though I was like broken from like testing at the time, so I'm like monotonously reading off what I was saying.
That's unfortunate.
So how do you get how does this entire
Well, you see, basically there's a Chaos Emerald at the end of this labyrinth here, and I have to get to it. There are certain panels that will reverse the spin of the maze, and there are others that will increase or decrease the speed of the spin. And you see the Chaos Emerald is right there, yeah. Basically, there are these little circles. Yeah, the goals are not the goal. They get you out of the Chaos Emerald minigame.
There were not 7 Chaos Emeralds in this game. There were 6.
Indeed.
Yeah, there were 6 Chaos Emeralds.
Alright, sorry.
Cool.
They decided to add one more in the second game.
That's just Dragon Ball Z standards, yeah.
Indeed. And that's where Super Sonic appeared, with his gold spiky hair.
It's the 7 Dragon Balls. In Sonic game, 7 Chaos Emeralds.
They wish Sonic Super Saiyan.
But there's a difference. You know what's the difference? I'll tell you what's the difference. In Dragon Ball Z, you call a giant dragon and you wish for immortality. You wish for something. On Sonic, you just turn Sonic into Super Sonic.
Yes.
You know, it's like...
Or power giant robots.
I know, it was crap.
Or I want to see like Sonic just turn into Super Sonic and Super Sonic be an entirely different Sonic, like different personality.
Yeah, that happened in one of the Sonic
One
comics.
of the main characters.
That was...
Super Saiyan, it's just like something like this killing machine in the European comics, if I'm not mistaken.
Also...
Sonic or something like that. Just Super Sonic hates like Tails or something.
Who has Mega Man games?
I have Mega Man
I
games.
have like one Mega Man game.
I think no, pretty much all the Mega Man get for NES without getting hit. So
You should send me a copy of it. A copy of Mega Man.
just play on emulators because I own little copies. Cough, cough.
I just have them on the Wii Shop channel.
Yeah, that's what I did. Right.
Alright, so this part is really cool where they give you speed shoes and invincibility right next to each other.
It's a running ball of blue death!
Yes! It's like Super Sonic before Super Sonic was a thing.
Everything's
Sparkly.
Who else likes the music of when he turns into Super Sonic?
It's pretty cool.
That's not it at all.
He's like, have you seen the Dreamcast commercial? He's like, Sonic. He's like, keep off the light speed dash. He's like, my bad, man. You seen that one, right? Where they're inside the Dreamcast and you see like Sonic's the DJ. He's like, keep up.
Oh yeah, it's like...
He's like, my bad.
My bad!
Why don't and he has to listen to
That was
this.
the first time we ever heard Sonic speak outside of a cartoon.
Yeah.
Sonic says, he's like,
And now he's all the time. It sounds stupider and stupider in every game.
have you seen Sonic Says parody? If someone tries to touch you, that's good.
Alright, so guys, this is the most pathetic boss in the game. This is most...
What you say this is the most pathetic boss?
Yes.
If someone tries to touch you, that's good.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I get it. Okay. Yeah, because he's taking out blocks and...
What happens if you don't beat it when you take out all the blocks?
Well, then you die.
Just die.
Whoa. If someone tries to touch you, that's no good.
There we go.
If you take all the 4 blocks, you're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, which is why you make him take the ones on the left.
Yeah, it's best if you do just the left ones. I actually don't do that. I just go, oh, one to the left, one to the right, one to the left. But then I think, oh my god, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
No, yo.
Austin, what?
Oh god, here we go, Labyrinth Zone.
It's...
So good. Oh, it's so good.
If someone tries to touch you, you run, you get out of there.
Hey guys, we're in hell! Water hell!
Water hell! Yay, water hell! What the? Nobody likes water hell, guys! Water levels in games always suck because they're slow pace, except for in Mega Man where you move the exact same speed, you just jump higher.
Yeah, those levels suck because they have death spikes everywhere.
So you should jump lower. Have you ever put metal in water? It sinks like a motherfucker.
Have you seen the Sonic says, like, first, if someone tries to touch you, you get out of there.
There we go. One time. Now, when you put someone in water, it sinks like a rock, man.
If someone tries to touch you in
I
the
just said when someone doesn't let me talk, I just want to say something.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I hate this level so much.
Yeah.
There's
Water.
if someone tries to touch you,
The boss itself is, I mean, I can pass the first act easily, but the third act, oh my god, and the boss, oh god, why did they have to do that?
The boss isn't that bad once you actually know what you're doing.
You know Majora's Mask? I mean, not Majora. You know Zelda Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, I never played that game.
I don't think the water level's that bad.
I don't know, because I don't play Zelda games.
As far as the
It's a lot worse than this zone.
But what I was gonna say before is the other game I played as a kid that I was trying to remember before was Sonic Rush for the DS.
Ah. Sonic Rush was okay.
No, it level's worse than this level.
What?
In our Sonic history, Crisis City.
Crisis City is super fun, though.
Sonic Generations version is fun. So the Sonic Generations version is my favorite level in Sonic Generations.
The water level has gone down. Now it's going up. Oh god, what shall we do?
We will set everything on fire.
Also, why don't this not listen to us?
Can't you beat up Eggman in this level? Like, he's going up, can't you hit him and stuff?
Yeah, but there's no reason to.
Even if you're like pixel perfect.
Alright, so these statues that breathe fire, they breathe fire really fast once they're on the screen, but whenever they first come on the screen, it takes them a while to shoot their first fireball, so you have to get them past them really fast, you know?
Man, I've been watching the chat. I've been preparing hot cocoa, so...
Oh, by the way, if anybody asks something in the chat, please let me know, because I'm not looking at the chat. Like one of you guys.
Why don't
At the chat, but I'm not today, for some reason.
Well, White Horse is not listening to us right now due to the fact that we sound like robots talking.
Wow.
We all sound like robots right now.
Well, the problem is that too many of you are talking at the same time, and you all drown each other out.
We gotta talk like one by one.
Yeah, but so the problem is so whoever's hosting the call right now has really weird quality, or like just is doing something else. Wait, Game, are you the one hosting the call?
Yeah, I'm the one hosting the call.
That's why our call quality is terrible because the game is streaming at the same time.
Well, no, I'm streaming on a different computer.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, then I don't know. Maybe it's just fucking, I don't know.
Well, one of you that has a weird internet connection.
Oh dear!
It's a weird,
I have no idea how that happened. The physics in the mini games are kind of wonky.
What did I say?
I have no idea.
Even taking the credit demos, they only collect them. There isn't any difference in the ending, is there?
Well, I don't know. I just want to show off the mini games.
3 second cutscene with flowers, bro.
I want to just...
At the end of the line, there's nothing else that affect your gameplay at all.
I know, but I like to collect the Chaos Emeralds anyway.
Okay.
It's a feel good.
You basically fucked. If you miss one, like, can you still get enough to get the happy ending or whatever?
Yeah.
You got 2 extra chances, pretty much.
Okay.
No.
You see me that times, and I was screwed already.
Oh yeah, say hello to Jess. Jess is back.
Yay!
Jess, and my throat is killing me, so I'm making hot chocolate.
Hey, can you guys give me the link? Can you guys give me the link to the donate on Twitch chat?
It's giving.com/5DayGamers4.
Hey, I'm Grump.
I'm not Grump.
No.
And what?
Yeah. We are much more professional than the Game Grumps. At least George, Austin, and I are.
That's not it. It's we're more professional than PewDiePie.
Okay, yeah, that's a given.
Well, inevitably, we are more professional than PewDiePie.
That's why he doesn't know.
Oh my gosh, for some reason physics is killing me.
Dude, that was funny. We lost your friend to me right when he went through the
He used to try and be entertaining, then he just gave up and started being fucking stupid. And that's why I stopped watching him.
I never really watched him. I prefer it whenever the gamer actually knows what they're doing and are able to talk about the game.
Yeah, but Slender. Slender says wait.
No, even Slender. I don't...
Really?
Yeah.
Slender I didn't like. I liked when he was playing, I like when people play puzzle games without knowing what they're doing.
That's a little more forgivable.
Yeah. Like, those puzzle games are kind of ruined if you don't know what to do.
Somewhat,
If you do know
yeah.
what to do, sorry.
Unless it's a walkthrough.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. If it's a walkthrough, then you're like, fucking, yeah.
You know, people have tried passing off their first time playing through a puzzle game as a walkthrough, and it's like, no, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just play that.
Power 2 is an easy puzzle game.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I already beat the game. Easy. You didn't get the no.
Alright, so anyway.
About that.
So, hey guys, guess what? The boss is coming up soon.
Chocolate.
And now this is the act that I hate the most.
Oh, dude, can you say I want chocolate on my chocolate?
Yeah, I didn't add enough cocoa mix.
Oh, I thought you got that from the McDonald's commercial. I like a chocolate on that chocolate.
Well, yeah, but this was black because McDonald's tries to more target, like, the average person, which is apparently a black ghetto person.
Apparently so. A stereotypically black person.
Have you seen that racist KFC commercial where it shows this white guy and he has a bucket of KFC?
That's amazing. I'm so glad that they marketed that. That is bravery.
Well, have you seen that porn advertisement for the Super Bowl?
Why are we talking about porn advertisements?
The fucking GoDaddy shit.
Alright guys, seriously, let's be more appropriate here.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a vessel for ass. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying halfway through that sentence, and I was like, ass. What the hell could it say after that?
I'm Grump.
I want some chocolate in my chocolate, 'cause I like chocolate. It's like if you're asking for more chocolate in your chocolate, you're just asking for more chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, all your bases belong to us.
Indeed. All of the base does belong to us.
I'm in your base gaming.
What you say?
That's it. I hope that one day when I'm playing a search and destroy game or something like that someone at the end of the game says, all your base are belong to us. That's my dream for someone to actually make that reference.
Haha.
No twist is fine. Make your time.
No!
I will make my time.
Hi.
Yeah.
What do you think is the worst game you ever played?
Beyblade.
What?
I don't mean actual Beyblade. There was a Game Boy Advance Beyblade game and it was horrible. It's platforming as a top that you can't jump.
What's the best game you ever played, Pie?
Kirby the Amazing Mirror. Yes.
Favorite game? What's your favorite game?
Kirby the Amazing Mirror. Yeah? Yeah, George?
You know what's the you know what the best game I ever played is?
What?
Sonic 06.
I think Austin would agree with you on that. Well,
I thought you said you wouldn't yell. And then shut up. I didn't say it. You said yourself. You said it yourself.
No, that was when Michael was in the room. He's no longer in the room.
well, technically,
I think I grew up with Amazing Mirror, and then I lost it, and I was sad. But then I got Squeak Squad for the DS, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Kirby again!
yes.
Sonic game, it's called Sonic Genesis.
Oh no.
Best game ever too.
Oh no.
Why aren't you playing the Game Boy Advance version of this game? That's fantastic.
Because I want to breathe oxygen. Still.
Oxygen.
Yes.
I played before Sonic Genesis.
Now you see, guys, I've actually got a problem with that. I'm addicted to oxygen. All right, that's why Sonic keeps drowning. He's addicted to oxygen. He has to have his
He's allergic to water.
He has to have his fix, or else he dies.
Are you gonna kill Eggman at the end?
I don't know.
Because remember, you can let him go, you can just throw him on the phone.
Challenge. Try to hit him. I think you need to hit him a good 4 or 5 times while rising up this thing.
I don't.
You can hit him another 3 times once you get above the challenge.
Oh, come on. See, this is why I like this. Why did they have to create this?
It's not that hard. I'm already done.
Dude, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I just went to the page for 5DayGamers4, and we had 500. We had $530. I was like, what?
Yeah!
You only needed 1 more hit on him.
Yeah,
Why would Sonic do this? Now all the animals got drowned to death.
but they were seals.
Dead. We've raised $54. I don't know how much it is in euro or pounds, but it has to be close.
It's been $54 in 3 hours.
All right, here we go. It's Starlight Zone, probably my favorite level in this game.
Yeah, I like it. I like it too. Starlight has some of the best.
Except for these enemies.
I actually like it.
Yeah.
Besides, this also is one of my favorite.
Yeah, guys.
I'll be back. I'll be right back for. I gotta go somewhere. I'll be back like in an hour.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello.
Sonic, society to hate, you lose all of your rings.
Yeah.
But at the same time, rings are easy to pick up. Sometimes, actually in most games, you just can't get your health back at all. So that's why I've always supported the Sonic health system.
Indeed.
And then it's somehow challenging.
Yeah, but you spend all this time collecting 87 rings and you die, or you get hit, you lose all your rings and only like 10 of them pop out.
Yeah. Well, 20.
Where'd they go? You're hoarding them again, aren't you, you asshole?
When you lose rings back in the old games, you could only get a max of 20 back. They finally changed that in Sonic 4 where you dropped around 32, I believe, instead.
Well, guys, I can't get all the Chaos Emeralds anymore.
You said 30. 32 rings, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Boom.
What's next?
I don't know. Well, I know this much. I'm not even gonna bother trying to get the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 2. Forget that.
Oh, come on, those special stages are fun.
No.
They were used today, but back then they were fun.
I don't like them.
Yeah. Teach their own, I guess. I can't say the ones in this game.
The ones in this game I don't mind. They're all right. Just because they're so trippy.
This world has stairs that come from road. Like, what is that?
That, my friend, is logic.
Imagine just playing through, like, or not even like, if you lived in this world, and Starlight Zone was your city where you lived, how would you function?
Well, you see, the thing is that the reason why the stairs go down is because then you don't have to walk up. You just walk onto the stairs and they move up for you, and then it's a road again.
Convenience. Take it easily.
Yes, kind of.
BTW, this isn't Nintendo logic, this is Sega logic. It's even worse.
Haha.
Sega Logic does what Nintendo Logic don't.
Ah.
This is not a Nintendo game, by the way.
Sega has blast processing logic. And I got a Chaos Emerald.
This is so terrible. Didn't have the blast processing we needed.
Indeed.
Sonic Advance is a fine game.
Starlight Zone music is so relaxing. I don't know if people in the stream can actually hear the music. I doubt so.
Evil Dead, we have $50 now. I don't know how much that is in pounds. How much is $50 in pounds?
Well, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to get $300.
Wait a minute. Yeah, 36 pounds in pounds. What am I saying? What am I saying?
Of course, this is still day 1 out of 5.
Exactly. Oh, wait, okay, that's probably just conversion. Never mind.
Oh dear.
So many bombs. They're everywhere.
Explosions! I support this movement.
Oh!
You know what, guys? Here, let's go on a lower path, just because. We haven't seen any of the lower paths yet. Alright, so you see, basically, the lower path in this level is pretty cool because you see all these buildings in the background. It's like the ghetto or something.
Oh, that's great. That's the racist railway.
Yeah.
Oh. And the first death of the playthrough.
Indeed! The first death of the stream, my friends. We might get a few more.
No. You died in the bonus levels. I don't want to hear it.
Those aren't deaths.
Backwards.
I don't know, they're trolling us. Sega's trolling us, Austin.
What happened?
Save it for Crisis City Classic. No, really, Charles. Wait, that shall be wonderful.
Well, because some of the fans pull you backwards.
Oh, okay. Oh, fucking Battletoads, fucking elevator. The elevator.
Oh, there we go.
Here's the thing that I missed last time.
Throw us intruder excluder, thank you.
I can't take that death.
Don't die, sir.
I'll try not to.
You have 0 rings, but you have invincibility.
Yes. And you're way behind because I have like 34 rings now.
I just got rings now.
Yeah.
I really don't care about
You have strange.
Now this wondrous delay.
Well, Austin and George don't have to worry about delay.
What?
There, George.
Yes, assholes. Okay.
Come on.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Explosions! Avoiding explosions. Yes.
Oh my god! It's so bad! Why do they put this in games?
It's the Michael Bay level!
Oh, explosions.
Yeah, because I love explosions.
Explosions! Directed by Michael Bay!
Oh, and here we have Robotnik, by the way. He's alive.
Invented explosions. Let's get real here.
Still alive, still alive.
What?
Yeah, that's what I was going. Oh.
And this boss isn't hard at all. Now, guys, something that I'd like to talk about real quick.
Actually, it's not.
Something I'd like to talk about real quick is Sonic Mega Mix. Alright,
That's fantastic.
I know what a Mega Mix is, but I don't know what a Mega Mix is.
well, you see, Sonic Mega Mix is basically a fan game, and it's basically like Sonic 1, but a lot harder and more advanced.
On hard mode, basically.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, and so, basically, Sonic, he has his homing attack, he has a light dash, and he runs really fast. That's his thing. And then there are also 2 other playable characters. Another one is Mighty the Armadillo, and you know how in Sonic 3 you have different elemental shields?
Yes.
When Sonic, his ability in Sonic 3 is to use the elemental shields for different jumps. Well, that's what Mighty does in this game. He also has the air shield to make himself invincible for a split second. So that's his thing, and he can also basically store the shields and then activate them at any time. So if you have a water shield, but you're not in a water segment, you can save the water shield and use it later whenever you need to go underwater.
And vice versa for the other 2 shields.
Yeah. And then there's Shadow, and he has a double jump and a homing attack, and that's it. He's basically the least useful character.
Oh.
You'd think a double jump would be more more useful as Sonic Colors, but meh.
Yeah.
Not that Sonic should ever have a double jump scenario yet unleashed, but
Wait, did Unleash have a double jump?
the Werehog did.
Yeah, Werehog.
That's bullshit.
It actually kind of worked because they built the levels around it, and it felt like something totally different, so it wasn't that blasphemous.
Yeah.
That's why I tend to stray away from Colors, is because it didn't feel like a Sonic game. It felt like a really fast-paced Mario game with aliens.
Well, it did have the power-up thing. That was kind of the thing, and Mario's thing is usually power-ups. Yes.
Frenzy!
I heard that Sonic Colors is okay.
I like Sonic Colors.
Yes, it is. I tend to not like that. Just because I'm weird like that.
Yes, of course you also like Sonic 06, so, you know.
That's the outlier number 3,000, but
Here we go.
So White Orbison is actually warning one thing. Garama's voice is getting a lot of clips due to him keeping yelling.
Uh-huh. I have no idea what...
You better control that.
Alright, fine.
Oh, hey, interesting. You can't get...
I'm not being mean to you. I'm just saying, to control that.
You can't get Chaos Emeralds in this stage.
and for the coolest looking stage, Clockwork Zone, Act 2.
Yeah, this stage... This is a very interesting level in the fact that its background changes in the second act, which is something totally new here.
Yeah, also, Scrap Brain was not actually named Scrap Brain, it was actually a different name.
It was originally called Clockwork Zone. It was named Clockwork, but the W would never actually show up for whatever reason. So they just changed it to a much shorter name so that they could actually fit it in.
Yes.
You know why? Because the letter, there was a limit of letter in like the, there was a letter,
Letter?
there was a letter limit in that back then, so they had to put Scrap Brain because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I forget if that's why they changed it from Genocide City to Cyber City and then to Metropolis, but I hear something like that was similar with the final stage of Sonic 2.
Yeah, something like that. Though, the reason why they changed it from Genocide City should be fairly obvious.
And those crazy Japanese and Donkey Kong's original name, but, you know.
Wait, what was Donkey Kong's original name?
I forget exactly. It was something like Miyamoto originally wanted, thought that Kong was just the name of a random monkey. Just Americans would recognize Kong as Monkey. And then he wanted this guy to be named something so that you'd know immediately that this monkey was a jerk. So he was like, American guys, what's a synonym for jerk? Well, that didn't work too well, so they went with donkey second time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, MYVGW. Colors in America doesn't have equality in England, in Britain it's U. Yeah.
I prefer that version because it has all 7 wisp colors.
Yeah.
So, question,
Mm-hmm.
why is Sonic Unleashed bad? Because I've never seen videos of it or looked it up or anything.
Sonic Unleashed isn't bad.
Expectations.
I don't think it's that bad.
I like Sonic.
Only the... That's not
Oh, look, it's a second Sonic 06. No, it's not. It's better than 06. Come on.
way better than 06.
Way better than 06.
Definitely
Professional and
Great stuff. Just don't listen to them. Unleash is better. There.
Yeah.
way better.
Okay.
Especially
Well,
the
that's not saying much, but yeah, okay.
I only have the Wii version, so I can't really dispute between, like, Xbox 360 and Wii versions or whatever, but, you know. I like the Wii version.
The Wii and PS versions are actually the best for some reason, because, there's different levels and such, because there's more levels than the PS3 360 version.
I don't like when people take there's more levels means better games. Like Earthworm Jim 2 for the Genesis as opposed to Earthworm Jim 2 for the SNES. SNES was far better overall. It had better design and better graphics and sound, but for some reason, or maybe not better graphics, but for some reason the Genesis one had another level, which is why everyone seems to like it better, and for some reason that's why they went with that one to put on Virtual Console.
Also, it seemed to have a better soundtrack. Like, the soundtrack sounded better.
The soundtrack is much, much better on the SNES.
Really?
I think it's better in the Genesis.
No. The SNES, the entire system had better sound quality than Genesis. Genesis had that, like, cool, like, choppy tone, but SNES had more quality.
Well, yeah, but
I like the choppy tones, actually. Sonic proved that to me, that this sounds a lot better, usually.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're comparing two, like, the same song made with the two different engines, normally SNES wins out.
But the style of Earthworm Jim just works better with the
Actually, I
you know.
more Earthworm Jim music on this Genesis.
Yeah.
Other games, I think is. Yeah, I agree. Super Nintendo has better soundtrack.
Except for the guitars. The guitars always sound better on Genesis, if I remember right.
Yeah, because guitar is better sounding a very choppy tone.
Mm-hmm. And thus why Sonic music
They
works.
had like one really good guitar, and that was it. So it sounded kind of lackluster and flavorless.
Why does this part of Scrap Brain Zone reminds me of Labyrinth Zone?
Really?
Why is
I hope so.
yeah, for Scrap Brain Zone?
Somebody.
Oh, yeah, like a final zone. Wow, that was easy. I didn't know there was a secret exit of that.
No, that wasn't a secret exit. That was the regular exit.
But that was a secret pathway.
Yes, that was a secret pathway. Very short, very easy. Well, Robotnik is being easy this time around.
Watch out, watch out.
Seriously, this is probably the... Okay, and there he goes. Yeah, he's being stupid now. But seriously...
I mean, this one was also okay, but... Really? See, what?
He is being very easy. I'm getting very lucky with the AI right now.
Yeah. There we go.
I don't think I've ever gotten this lucky with the AI. He just keeps appearing in the worst spots possible. Okay, not that time.
What if they programmed it that way in Megamix? Because I know in Megamix it was really hard to actually get a good hit on him.
Oh yeah, especially because these platforms at the bottom are not there. It's moving platforms that move up and down.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Megamix. Fuck you.
It is hard.
Genius way to make it much harder. Yeah.
Oh,
I like it's the same thing.
Just like, I get one more hit. More hit.
And there was one that was just so stupid. Like, it was
Nope.
a Rockman no constancy.
Oh yeah, that's a Mega Man 2 hack, I
That's what
believe.
I just said. It
Yeah.
was Mega Man... Was it? I think it was Mega Man 2.
Yeah.
And it was... It just... They took out the... They made enemies go faster, shoot faster, and they made you have no invincibility frames. And they basically made it so that I think your speed is increased, so it's easy to fall into pits. There were like... They just made... Like, it wasn't hard, it's just unfair. And in a game, you need a balance of challenge.
Well,
There you go, folks. That...
Go back in Green Hill. Wait, you just beat the game, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
yeah, you beat the game. You beat the game.
Actually, that begs the question. Did somebody run all the way back from Scrap Brain to here? Just randomly? Oh, I feel compelled to run and
What are you in Spring Hill zone again with a bunch of animals? Like, are you gonna go furry on them? Like, what's going on here?
Hmm.
Eggplant. Carol, yeah. I said Carol. It's Carol, isn't it?
Oh, someone donated, but that was automatic creature.
Yay!
Unconnected.
And she donated exactly 32 pounds and 94 pennies. In dollars is, hold on, I'm gonna say in dollars.
It's 49.80.
Almost 49.89.
Cool.
49.
That's almost $50.
American dollars?
Yes.
$50, exactly.
Because you're awesome. You save children today, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
This one, it says this one's for the kids. So
For the kids.
she wins something, EDF. What does she win?
Oh.
What does she win, EDF? If he's here, if he's still here, what does she win? What does she win?
What?
He's gone.
She won indoor number 1!
Automaton, you're back. We were just praising you.
Oh, by the way, we just saw you donate. Congrats, you won a prize.
Indeed.
You want happiness. As
You won it.
And something else too. As soon as EDF comes back, we'll figure out what the hamster it is.
What times?
Don't worry. Once I don't say pretty loud, but
Big that's another enough.
you won. Okay, and now we're going to Sonic 2.
Indeed. It will be a good time filled with me dying.
You hate that one, do you?
Kind of.
Okay. What was I thinking?
Some people would say that Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is the best Sonic game. Those people are not me.
Nah, I prefer Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Indeed.
Well, the same thing about people are like, oh, Mega Man 2 is the best Mega Man game. Like, Sonic 2 is the best Mega Man game. Like, just some people just have no reason to say what they say when they say
They
it.
just say it because they feel like saying it, you know?
Yeah.
For me, Mega Man 10 is the best Mega Man game.
Really?
Yeah.
Because on my copy of the game, whenever you press the jump button, it's delayed, and like all the buttons are delayed. So
What system are you playing on?
like,
What?
it's probably one thing, but yeah.
Yeah, I play the Wii version and it's perfect.
Yeah, I can imagine, but yeah, the version. So unfortunately, my view of it is tainted. It looks pretty fun, but it seemed to focus a little bit too much on giving more power to the player and making it a little easier, I guess.
And that's why I loved it.
Like just Pumpman's weapon alone got me through my first time playing the game.
I love Pumpman's weapon. But really, my favorite weapon in that game is Chill Spike. Once you know how to use it, it is amazing.
Chill Spike is great. Chill Spike, my favorite thing is just freezing the trains in that stage I don't remember the name of.
Nitro Man.
Nitro Man, thank you. It's so damn funny just watching the trains be like,
My favorite thing to do is, you know those axe enemies?
axe enemies, refresher.
They're in Blade Man's stage. They go up and then they come back down.
Oh my fucking god.
I love to use Chill Spike on those guys, as you'll see on Monday.
I'll believe it playing on the night.
Also, the spider enemies, you know the spider enemies? Chill Spike on them is great too.
Chill Spike can do a lot, but a lot of people don't know how to use it.
Exactly.
Because they're people.
Indeed, people don't know how to do things.
People don't know how to use each other.
I just lost the game right here.
Oh my gosh, it's such a difficult boss.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right?
Hey, as I say, there's no like ending thing. Where did it go? Cause I thought this was still Act 2.
Yeah.
This is hard as water Z.
That's because he did 30 seconds on Act 1. 30 seconds.
Yep. I get through the stages really fast, well, at least Green Hill Zone, or Emerald Hill Zone, or whatever.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think I would be able to beat this first boss. Whoa, Sonic is falling.
Oh my gosh, I love doing this on the capsules. Especially in Sonic 3. Alright guys, it's Chemical Plant Zone!
Oh, yes. That's on Generations, actually.
Indeed. I made a video about
On the big water.
Oh, I forgot to mention that the Green Hill Zone's also on Generations.
it. Yep.
I like the text. I like the way they changed the text.
When I used to be a kid, oh my god, I used to be stuck in this place.
Oh my gosh, me too.
The big water section.
Yep.
Yeah, the water part, yeah, but that's Act 2.
Mechamuck. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Oh, Mechabuck?
Yes.
Maybe the Megamuck is the blue stuff. I always forget. They always say, watch out for the Megamuck in this stage. I'm like, which one is it?
Yeah,
It's
that's...
the chemicals here.
I know that in the cartoon, they had Mechamuck, but it looked completely different from anything you see in this stage.
Mud, pretty much, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Glue.
Mud, glue, something like that.
Something along the lines of...
So anyway, I went through that stage pretty quick.
That was easy. For now.
Yes. The game will get much harder later on.
Oh, Metropolis Zone. Metropolis Zone.
Yeah, but
Metropolis.
Speaking of Metropolis, that's the one that has 3 acts.
Yes.
All the stages have 2 acts or 1, but Metropolis is the only one that gets 3? Seriously, why? Is it a big place that
It's not an Act 2, but it's just that there's only 2 acts. Okay.
Yes.
That was confusing to me.
If Metropolis is that big, I can understand, but...
Well, the thing is that Metropolis is Sonic's hometown, according to the instruction book. Yeah, it is.
I don't even play Sonic.
Wait, I thought Mobius was... Oh wait, that's Sonic Hedgehog.
That's the planets.
Yeah, Did any of you watch the show?
Yes, I have watched. The only cartoon for Sonic that I haven't seen is Sonic Underground. That's the only one that I haven't seen.
That was the best. Let me say this. Sonic was a band. If he wants to make a band, go to Bon Jovi.
We'll use the power of music to save the world.
I'm Mike Kirby now, except for the part where I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
Well, that was the plot, was that Sonic was supposed to be the band.
Nice furry hedgehog.
Exactly. There you go.
It's Mecha Mark, watch out!
Just up there.
Falling on this part right here. I hate falling on this part.
Like a joke.
It's like you fall down and then you hit this section in the past and you're in the Mecha Mark and it's like, oh no, I'm dead. It's like they tease you. You have to wait to drown.
It's so frustrating.
So frustrating.
It's so frustrating that you kill yourself for that.
Alright, so here we have the boss. It's easy.
Yeah, but just that thing. What?
Oh, darn it,
Here. If you duck when Eggman pours that Hedgehog stuff on you, you actually, it bounces off of Sonic's spikes. Doesn't work for Tails, just works for Sonic.
Okay, I have to show that off then.
Oh man, dude, that's a terrible death.
Yeah, I know.
That's a, wait, you don't go back to the boss, you go back to the beginning?
No, it's a checkpoint.
No, I checked it, yeah, no.
You forgot to check this game.
But the boss doesn't check it.
Oh, you can beat it really easy.
Here, let's try it. Oh my gosh, it's true.
Isn't that weird? Doesn't work for Tails, only works for Sonic.
Weird.
They intentionally programmed the weirdest thing in there. And it's the only difference between Sonic and Tails in this game.
Now there's a bug right there.
Indeed.
Yeah, on purpose actually.
Freeze!
Okay, Aquatic Ruin Zone. It's basically the water level of the game.
Aquatic Ruin. Aquatic Ruin's okay. I don't mind Aquatic Ruin.
It's
I'm
alright.
watching it, cause I'm watching it in full screen right now. You know what?
It's okay.
Well, you can do that if you want to. I mean, it's not like we're gonna...
What reference am I doing?
The guys with the dancing and the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a drink.
This doesn't look like a standard water level to me.
It isn't, because I'm taking the top
But
half.
there is water, but that's below.
Yeah. The thing is that this game...
They actually have water be the punishment for going the low path.
The thing about this game is that it doesn't really have a water level.
Because after Sonic 1, they found out, oh shit, gamers hate water levels. Well, punishment now, huh?
Ha ha ha!
Atrocities when they showed that water levels can be fun.
Kind of.
Can be fun, what?
Potentially.
And Big Carnival Night.
If you're Austin on sugar, it can be fun.
I can't disagree because I can't agree, because I don't know.
So guys, that was like Act 1, and now we're going to Act 2.
Alright.
Yeah. Also, I'm getting a message on Skype. Let me check. Maybe this is like Jordan or something. No, it isn't. I have no idea who did. I don't know. Anyway, back to stuff.
Back to stuff.
Yes, back to stuff.
Stuff? What is called stuff? What is stuff?
This stuff, my friend.
Blue Hedgehog?
Yes.
Blue Hedgehog is stuff?
Indeed.
Those red guys,
Grounder.
they remind me of Grounder.
Yeah, it is Grounder. No, guys, it is Grounder. That's the name of the enemy. It doesn't just look like Grounder. It is Grounder.
Oh wow, so it is Grounder.
Scratch, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Scratch was based off of the Clucks from Wing Fortress Zone, right?
I don't know about that one. I don't... Because...
I just sort of didn't get that idea from anywhere. And then came Robotnik's Beat Machine, which was fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't... I could never get used to it.
I don't know why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'll just let you know, I'm gonna tell you a fun fact. My grandma, she used to play that game all the time.
Cool.
Which one?
Beat Machine. I'm not even kidding. She
You know,
still games, you know.
It's a Tetris game, only more interesting.
Actually, in Japan it was known as Puyo Puyo Panic. Whenever it came to America, the NES version became Kirby's Avalanche, and the Sega Genesis version became Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
For a bit, I'm gonna take a break because you guys are talking about stuff I don't know about anyway, so I'm not contributing.
Yeah, I don't even know why you're here because you don't know about classic Sonic.
Well, I don't know about a lot of Sonic. Like, Sonic was just the one game series. I was never like, oh my god, this is awesome!
Yeah, exactly. It makes me kind of wonder, like, why are you in the Sonic stream, to be honest?
I wanna be a part of things, but
Well.
I want to be a part of things, I don't know things of things.
It was so
Yeah.
special.
So anyway, yeah, Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine and Kirby's Avalanche, basically the same game, just different skins.
Are you considering the Master System version in there?
I don't know about that version, like, at all.
It's terrible. In comparison to the Genesis version, anyway.
Yeah, I only know about the Genesis version, but if it plays the same, then I'd assume that it's just another reskin.
Technically plays the same, but nowhere near as charming. So
Ah.
I guess, yeah, same thing. But it turned into a Kirby game. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I grew up with Sonic. Don't we? I mean, I was a 90s kid. I grew up with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Sonic is everything. Everything.
Sonic is everything! Until Kirby came along.
That's the worst part.
Which, you know, that's kind of the...
That was the year that Sonic 3 came
How
out.
many rings do you get that jackpot? I think it's 100?
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, 200, yeah, I think.
Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, it's 200. Yeah.
But, you know,
That's
that...
the game where getting 2 jackpots and a Sonic head is worth more than a 3 jackpot. 3 jackpots?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because I know that it's either this or Sonic 3 and Knuckles going to stage with the slot machine.
Yeah.
I think actually that's the one where if you get, it's either 2 jackpots and a Sonic or 2 jackpots and an Eggman is worth more rings than 3 jackpots.
So, guys, I'd like to bring up tropes real quick.
Sure.
This level is an example of the breather level trope, wherein it's a lot easier compared to the levels that we've been through, mainly because the traps don't really kill you a whole lot and there aren't very many enemies. It's also an example of the golden saucer trope, which is basically an area in the game just for bonus stuff, which is, you know, what this level is with the slot machines and all.
You think that's why they made it a pinball minigame in Generations?
Very likely. So there's your tropes with Mrgameandpie for this level.
No, there was a pinball game. It's called Spinball.
Yeah. That's
Pinball.
Sonic Spinball. I hate that game. Oh,
Well, it is a bit, but I don't mind with that.
well, that was an accident. Oh well.
I mean, how many levels does that game have? 4, 5?
Something like it, but I can only get through the first one, and even then only whenever I'm lucky.
Powerhouse, the
I
machine.
don't like this Chaos Emerald stages.
I don't either, but I accidentally entered one, so I may as well go through with it.
Love these stages.
Might as well go on with it.
Yeah.
Actually, with Tails, it would help out, just to let you know.
Tails. Well, in this specific one, yes, but later on he tends to run into stuff.
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah.
guaranteed. You know how this stage lowers the number of rings you need
Yeah.
from 50 to 40 or something like that?
Mhm.
I think the 6th special stage actually raises the amount of rings you need when you're solo.
Oh wow.
Just because Tails makes that impossible.
Alright, so you know, whenever you're actually playing as Tails or as Knuckles, you know, if you can play as Knuckles because you added Sonic and Knuckles to the cartridge, they actually go through the Chaos Emerald minigames in a different order.
You got a Chaos Emerald!
I did, and nobody cares because I'm not going to be grabbing the rest of them.
Oh, so he's alone.
Yes, he is a lonely blue Chaos Emerald. And now I have 0 rings. Beautiful.
0. Yeah, unfortunately the ring count goes back to 0.
Yep. Not whenever you're playing as Knuckles, though, which I actually find getting all the Chaos Emeralds as Knuckles to be relatively reasonable because of that.
I like that. Actually, on Sonic Generations 3DS version, this stage would be there.
Yes, it is. It is the 3DS version stage.
Should have been Oil Ocean.
Oil Ocean would have been amazing, yes.
Oil Ocean, Mystic Caves. Mystic Caves could be the 3DS version, and then we could have gotten Oil Ocean for the console. Would have been gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. But Chemical Plant Zone was still very good.
I'm not going to complain about Chemical Plant, but this stage, really?
Yeah. Now, you know, what I would have really liked to see in Sonic Generations is basically a final stage comprised of all of the final stages. So Scrap Brain Zone, Metropolis Zone, and that's... Well, you know, I did do that. I did that in my Sonic Generations Let's Play.
Yeah, we should just have your video just be the final stage.
Yes.
Actually, there is no final stage, really, because, you know, the time meter... I thought there was going to be, like, a 10th stage where you fight your way to the time meter or something, but no.
Like Mega Man?
Yeah, something like a Wily Castle.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. What I would have really liked to see is, you know how in Eggman Land you switch between classic or Werehog and yeah, I would have liked to see that where the final stage goes through a bunch of the final stages. You know, Scrap Brain Zone, Metropolis Zone, Death Egg, whatever. You know, whatever, and you just go through.
Final egg.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dev! We got over 50 pounds! We're 68.94! It was Otto who put the money! Go check it out, EDF! I'm just announcing because EDF came back now.
Yeah. Alright, so guys, I hear that a lot of people...
Okay. So what's the price that she wins? Just asking. Because I have to know that. I just kind of forget stuff.
Yeah.
Forget stuff! Oh, I missed. Oh, wrong game. Excuse me. Actually, Mario is currently Sonic's rival.
Yes, he is.
Because the other rival of Mario before was Crash Bandicoot. I think.
Crash Bandicoot comes later, I think.
Yeah, first was Spyro, and then it was Crash. There you go. That's better.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about anymore.
Yeah, now he's Master Chief.
Yeah, now his rival is Master Chief.
Master Chief and Nathan Drake. Or Kratos. Kratos? Oh yeah, the God of War.
Hey, Austin.
Fight against this hedgehog now.
Hey, Austin. Hamster.
Actually, I got the new God of War game, Ascension. Oh yeah.
How is that?
God of War 3 only. It's okay. I played like 1, the others, like Ghost of Sparta, Chains of Olympus, 2... Oh yeah, Ghost of Sparta is the one on PSP? Yes, you can actually get the HD Collection, which is on the PS3.
I've never played a God of War game.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't need to play. I mean, if you don't like it, then fine.
Yeah.
I won't mind that. Oh yeah, and Otto's gonna win the Kingdom Hearts goodie bag. Congrats!
Yay!
Yay! We get stuff. Hooray!
Alright, so guys, I hear that a lot of people don't like Hilltop Zone for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't mind Hilltop Zone.
I like Hilltop Zone.
Also, there's you know the Hidden Palace Zone, right?
Yes.
Allison, I wish that was in this game.
Yeah, it was, but they decided to cut it off for some reason.
They removed the gimmick where, what originally they had, do you know about how they originally planned for you to get Supersonic?
How?
With, once you collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds, you're immediately transported to Hidden Palace, and if you can complete Hidden Palace, I believe it's all in one life or something like that, you get Supersonic.
That's interesting.
And they said, no, that's stupid, we'll just have him get the 7 Dragon Balls, Chaos Emeralds, and just move him there. So they had to...
It's not Dragon Ball Z!
Or is it?
We're not wishing for immortality, thank you. I want to see the movie. Why do we gotta wish for immortality?
Wait, George, they're making a new movie?
Dragon Ball Z? Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, there is. Not all of the guns. That's what it looks fantastic. I haven't seen a trailer. I gotta see that movie, come on. I don't care if it's subbed or whatever. As long as it's good, I'm gonna watch it. It will be better than Evolution for sure. Dude, it's not a live action movie. It's an anime movie. Yeah, I know. It'll be definitely better.
Inevitably.
What was the last anime movie of Dragon Ball Z?
I have no idea. I don't really follow the series at all.
Broly 3, I think, maybe.
Oh yeah, Broly's Revenge. Yeah, that was a special. Yeah, that counts. and I'm thinking, oh god, I imitated an idiot. But then again, Nappa is another idiot, right?
I suppose.
Oh, Nappa.
Come on, Nappa's an idiot. We all know that.
Dragon Ball Z Abridged won't let us forget about it. The ghost of Nappa.
Yeah, it's like...
Hey, listen!
Apparently somebody here watched me for Thor. Thank you.
No, I don't know. I was just making Navi reference. Yes.
That is all. Just know the references.
There we go. That boss was defeated. He wasn't that hard.
I wonder if Vegeta will say over 9,000 in the movie.
Just one thing would be that'd be funny if there was an over 9,000 in the movie.
Vegeta's like, it's over 9,000 in 3D.
The original
9,000 Dragon Ball Z episodes into it.
Actually, over 9,000 that would be the American version because the Japanese and European version is 8,000.
Yeah, I know that.
So, but still, that would have been amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, guys, did you see the death battle between Goku and Superman?
Oh, that's cool.
Well, Goku will find a way to use Deus Ex Machina against him.
Well, actually, Superman won.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, never mind then.
It was very cool.
Mystic Ruin. Actually, it's one of the battle, when you do multiplayer, this is one of the stages you can pick.
Yes. Now, the thing is that my family and my friends and stuff, we never figured out that grabbing onto the vines, or well, it took a long time for us to figure out that grabbing onto the vines did anything. We just thought that it was just a part of the background or something.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that.
And so, basically, whenever we would do battle mode, we'd get to this stage that we would never figure out what to do. And don't even ask about what happened whenever we actually made it to this stage in-game.
It took me years to get here.
Yeah, me too.
Classic Sonic game, I'd have to say.
Yeah, probably.
If only just because it's pretty cheap at points.
Mm-hmm.
The U Metropolis.
Metropolis? What are you doing?
Metropolis like, oh, what? What's going on, guys?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Michael is saying that the fight of Goku versus Superman, it should be a tie.
I don't think so.
Well, the thing is that the deal was that Goku always overcomes his limitations, but Superman has no limits in the first place.
Yeah,
As such, Superman would have to be the one to win by default.
I like the ending of the death battle, but I hate Superman still. He's really overpowered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he is. The only weakness is what's it called?
Kryptonite.
Thank you. Kryptonite. Still, one of my favorite Superman villains is Lex Luthor.
Yes.
He's one of the best superhero villains just in general. Just so famous.
Yeah, definitely.
Better than the Kingpin.
Ha. Yeah. Alright. So here we have Act 2. For some reason this beginning section with all these moving platforms would always mess me up as a kid. I don't really know why. Just I would always fall.
Literally built around just two single pathways. This is probably one of the most linear Sonic levels otherwise in the classic genre in general.
Which is kind of odd considering that it's...
If you drop down from the top path, you're done with the top path pretty much.
Yep. And that's kind of odd because, you know, Mystic Cave Zone, you'd think it would be more of a maze, when really it's one of the least maze-like of all.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At least they didn't call it Labyrinth Zone, because really when it comes down to it, Labyrinth Zone is the exact same way. Once you go to the bottom path, there's really no getting back onto the top path, and a lot of times it's just one path anyway.
Yeah.
So why call it Labyrinth Zone?
It's weird the way that they used to handle the naming of these. Genocide City.
Yeah.
I guess all the beta levels for this though. What were some of them?
Sonic 2. Yeah, that's Sonic 2. He just confused. Like, wait, what is this Sonic game again?
Yeah.
Sonic. It's Sonic 2.
We are most certainly playing Sonic 2.
And we're going to play Sonic 3D.
Well, no, not Sonic 3D.
Yeah, I know. Sonic 3.
Well, 3D, it's okay, I guess. But
Yeah, it's alright.
It's a pass in my book, but it's not good.
Yeah. Alright, now guys.
It's just diagonal shape, you know what I mean?
Now guys, this goalpost is evil. If you go for the Chaos Emerald, there are no rings between here and the boss, and you can't backtrack.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrible.
And so then you fight this boss, and if you touch him, you die. And this is not exactly an easy boss. As you can see, I would have died right there.
Still a little bit easier than, Metropolis Zone.
Yeah, well, the hitboxes are completely bizarre on this thing. I can never figure out where I can touch him and where he's invincible.
Whoa, does the fire actually hurt you in this?
I think so.
I know it does in,
Oh my gosh, I beat him.
It does in Sonic 3.
Oh, you beat it.
Boss, or Marble Garden Zone, but I'm not sure about this one.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, so, yeah, that was, thing. Can't remember the name of the level all of a sudden. Mystic Cave Zone.
Mystic Ruin.
Mystic Cave.
Mystic Cave.
Mystic Ruin would be the adventure game from Sonic Adventure.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
You know, it would have been cool if they had a reference to Mystic Cave Zone in Mystic Ruin.
Well, technically it is the giant forest that you get lost in, so I don't know.
Well, that's not a ruin. Or, well, that's not a cave. Oh my gosh, these platforms are glitchy. Whenever these green platforms go up, for some reason you can't jump on them anymore. You have to be standing on them before they go up.
Okay, that's cheesy way through this whole stage?
What?
You're not gonna cheesy way through this whole stage by sinking into the oil at the bottom and then just running across it the entire way?
Nah.
You want to do the honest way.
I will cheese my way through the boss that way, though.
Oh, the boss, yeah, that's the legitimate way to fight it, I always said.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you know, I keep, getting 50 rings and thinking, oh man, now I have to get to the end of the level without getting hit, forgetting that that's not how Chaos Emeralds work in this game.
Understands Eggman is faster than Sonic. So, yeah.
Wait, who?
Eggman.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I always call him
In
Robotnik.
Japan, they always call him Eggman.
Yeah, I know. I just call him Robotnik anyway.
Not Eggman. Eggman. I think they say Eggman.
It's always just so fun to say that.
Yeah, the Japanese have a funny way to say stuff in English.
The second they started out to get jailed to the Robotnik, it just didn't have the same ring to it as the Eggman did.
So guys, invincibility, and I'm not going to be able to use this invincibility like a doll, because this is all automatic. And it's using up all the invincibility.
The super speed Sonic glitch here, where you sort of miss that ball thing, so it actually launches you onto the platform above, and then you're just running at 3 times the speed or something like that.
I don't think I'm familiar with that.
It's a weird glitch where you somehow miss the launcher here, so you're stuck moving that fast, and they had to remove your speed cap in order to have you launch out of those balls fast enough. So the removal of the speed cap stays intact, but you're out of the cannons, so you're running around without a speed cap.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
It is fantastic. Of course, it makes the game really hard because you have no way of seeing what's coming. It's like playing through most of Sonic Advance 2, actually.
Oh my gosh, Sonic Advance 2 is horrible with that.
Yep.
But really, I loved Sonic Advance 3. That was one of my favorite Sonic games.
I never touched 3.
In 1 second, I think Jordan might exist now. No, that's another thing. Okay. Yeah, I keep getting these Skype messages, and it's like...
Because it's a group. It's the group, man.
Yeah, I know.
5DayGamers group. Just ignore them.
Yeah, it's just, Jordan is going to be here in a little while, and, he'll probably Skype me. So, whoa!
Wow!
I have no idea what happened there.
I think that might actually be the place where you get that glitch to work.
Well, that's certainly interesting, but I think I still have a speed cap.
Yeah, because you didn't come out and launch or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll have to look into exactly how to do that, but that's the launcher where it happens.
Wow.
Love the music to the song so much.
Oh yes, I love it. I love this.
Oh, come on.
I love this style of music.
Should have disappeared.
Like, Flame Man stage has my favorite music in that game, in Mega Man 6. Cause,
Definitely. It's got that same Arabian feel. There's
Yeah.
something really cool about Arabian feels in video games.
there really is.
Arid Sands Night comes to mind immediately.
Mm-hmm. Though, one of the songs that I really like in Sonic Generation, or no, not the Generations, Unleashed, is the Rainforest level. I don't remember what it's called.
Adabat Jungle Joyride.
Yeah, that's it. I really love the music in that one. It just feels
Daytime or nighttime?
daytime.
Yeah, I love the daytime for that. Nighttime's a little forgettable, but yeah, the daytime music is just so energetic.
Oh yeah.
And that flute.
Nighttime is more like, I'm bored, I just want to go walk.
Or scamper, you know, cute little paddling thing that he does.
Yeah. Okay, guys, it's the boss.
Here we go.
time.
Has potentially the hardest boss in existence. Or just cheap.
I'm gonna say it like this. Boss time. Anyways.
Pro.
This one.
I am such a pro at this game.
I see.
I love to see, like, this is like 4 3 Knuckles or something, where just the thing actually comes below and shoots at you if you ever try cheesing your way through it.
And now he's exploding in the oil.
Oh, that's bad.
And that was it. That was the entire
Not
boss.
as bad as exploding in lava, but still.
Well, yeah.
Sonic is falling.
Watch out, guys. I'm gonna fall off the edge.
It kind of looks like he's just staring at his shoe, like, whoa!
Alright, guys. It's Metropolis Zone.
Oh, man.
It's everybody's favorite level.
Oh no.
The music here is way too upbeat. The level's way too just cheap and just, slicers!
Slicer.
Music
Tell me why they created Metropolis again?
Because they wanted to put the players through hell. I mean, in Sonic 1, they put people through water hell, and now they're just putting them through, like, regular hell.
See? Water levels aren't the only levels that can be bad.
My BGW, he can't play. Come on, we have a schedule. There's no scary games in this one.
Yeah, I mean, like, no, seriously, even if I wanted to play Sonic EXE, I couldn't. I would not be capable of doing it.
Now one of these days we'll do Resident Evil on here or something.
Resident Evil
Just
we
open
played
that
that
door! You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Have you seen my daughter? Wait, no, that's Silent Hill.
Yeah, I don't know much about
You
Silent
just thought the wrong game series, man. Wrong game series.
I know the only horror series I know about is Silent Hill, okay?
I know almost no Resident Evil.
The only reason why I know about Silent Hill is because of Rome Mithril.
Wait, does Resident Evil count?
Probably? I don't know.
Only the first games are kind of scary.
Well, the original trilogy was supposed to be scary, but you look at it nowadays and you laugh because you're playing as a bunch of squares put together. Then came 4, which turned it from a horror game series to an action game series, but it's still pretty good. 5, I'm pretty sure that wasn't even supposed to be a horror game.
Yeah.
6 I'd actually say best as far as atmosphere goes, just because it combines action movie with horror rather well, until you fight a zombie shark.
A zombie shark?
If you want the scariest game, though, I'd say play Resident Evil Remake for the GameCube. It's absolutely
Oh, yeah.
and absolutely terrifying at certain points.
I would say Eternal Darkness, maybe?
A little bit.
Here we go.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah,
Zero's pretty good too.
So guys,
Metropolis might be a level that I don't like the most in this game, but the music is amazing.
I think that I did pretty well on this level. 2 minutes and 15 seconds with 90 rings at the end.
That's pretty cool.
I don't think that you can get through Metropolis Zone much better than that.
I completely agree. We'll immortalize you though.
Oh yeah.
That's fine.
Yep. So we're just 32 pounds away for someone winning the PlayStation Booth Heroes game.
Cool.
This is gonna be great. Boink, 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 boink. I don't like those enemies. The red enemies are pretty much the worst.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know the hitbox of their claw is actually somewhat bigger than the actual claw.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's not impossible to get past them sometimes.
All right. I really like these teleporters that they have in. They were both in Scrap Brain Zone and Metropolis Zone here, and they would later appear kind of in. Well, basically, they kind of appeared in Launched Base Zone of Sonic 3 and in Death Egg Zone of Sonic and Knuckles. They were kind of
Technically an egg station zone in Sonic 4, if you ever want to count that.
I don't know. Oh yeah. See, I did not actually touch the claw. I died, but I did not actually touch the claw.
Bad programming.
Mm-hmm.
Slicers are still worse.
Yeah.
It's gotta say that the placement is terrible.
Well, the placement is evil, not terrible.
That's a better way to put it. It was maniacally evil. Yes. That's a much better way to put it.
I think Sonic Team was just laughing their ass off with this.
They made a Mega Man 9 level placement for this, so yeah. That's an accomplishment, right?
That was weird.
It from behind!
What? Really?
Game.
Sonic goes fast. I like when Sonic goes fast on the screen. Kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's a bug, isn't it?
No, wait, I'll catch up, I promise. No, come back.
Isn't that a bug?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was a bug. Alright, see if this time it'll work.
We're almost to the end of the game, guys. Are you excited?
Yeah. I kept up for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Come on, that's the best.
It is. It is the best one. I don't know. Should I get the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 3 and Knuckles? And the Super Emeralds?
If you wish. Come on, you have tons of time. You have till...
Well, yeah, I know that I have enough time for it, but but should, using Supersonic and Hypersonic and stuff might ruin the experience somewhat.
You'll be cheating, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
It's like, it'll take all the tension away, because it goes from, he might die on, like, the eve of the full moon or something, because I am very good at that game.
I'll save my VG from now on. She said so. Oh, come on, that was so cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
Now, guys, you know how some people will put SMH for, like, shaking my head and stuff? Well, from now on, SMH stands for so many hamsters.
Yeah, grabs there, atomics there, so many hamsters.
Dodging stuff. Enemies.
Like Piccolo would say, dodge.
Piccolo.
Now dodge. Dodge. Like I said, dodge.
Are y'all referencing Dragon Ball Z, or what?
Well, the Embrace series, mister.
Ah.
Dude, it's not... the original says, I don't think it said the word dodge. If you would say dodge, it would be like a little silly.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z is silly. Gosh, I need to
Do you think Dragon Ball is better?
great episode.
Do you think Dragon Ball is better?
Huh?
Hey guys, why be silly? I mean, why be serious when you can be silly instead?
I mean, it's a manga series.
Manga,
You know, manga, Japanese comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but backwards.
Yeah, exactly. It's the opposite way of us reading.
Yeah, I have some few mangas.
Like what?
Different series. Zelda.
Ooh, there's a Zelda manga?
Yeah, there's Zelda mangas.
That's pretty cool.
I have the Mage Cat one and Ocarina.
Nice.
The two.
I really like that part where you're just rolling around all that stuff.
Those platforms over there. Yeah, I get it.
Classic Sonic and Spectacle too. what everyone always says, classic Sonic is all about platforming in modern has all the spectacles. I'm like, no, there was cool stuff in these games too.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Which makes classic Sonic better in every conceivable way. What?
Have you ever heard the original demo tracks of these songs? Like the ones produced by Masato Nakamoto before he translated them into a Genesis sound font?
No, I haven't.
It's a fantastic album thing. You can find it somewhere on YouTube, I'm sure, if you type in like Sonic the Hedgehog classic Masa's demo or something like that. I'm sure it'll come up. And they have all these versions of these songs like played with like slightly off-key synth or something like that, or just low-res synth. And the one from Metropolis Zone is originally like twice as slow, and that happens at the end of the song before it loops, was originally a lot like whinier, so it sounded a lot more intimidating. Like, I love this song, but everyone always complains that it doesn't sound final level enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I can completely agree with that. But the original thing was that it wasn't supposed to sound this upbeat, and it was supposed to actually be this really depressing song, and that at the very end was supposed to sound like animals screaming practically.
Oh, wow.
It worked.
So, Genocide City Zone.
It's so depressing, and yet it's so upbeat, and just so weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then, then this version came along, and it's just happy-go-lucky final level.
Yeah.
In fact, this game doesn't have a single downbeat track besides Mystic Cave.
Mm-hmm.
If downbeat's even the right word for that.
Relatively speaking.
And I guess soil lotion, maybe?
Kinda.
But it's not the final levels, and therefore, I find complaint.
And I'm going to die. Oh, nope, I've survived.
You survived the slicer.
That Slicer.
I will survive. Okay.
I'm still alive.
Always being gamers I'm doing. I just,
Yeah, I remember the first time that I streamed Sonic 2, that guy messed me up several times.
yeah.
Wait, who was here? Who was here for the first time that I streamed Sonic 2? I guess nobody? Or well, I guess people would be saying in the chat, wouldn't they?
Hey, Pete. Let's say hello to Pete.
Hello!
Hello. I think I know who this guy is. He's pretty much the only Aussie of the group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even kidding. The only Aussie of the group.
Cool.
Aussie can he be?
Also, these starfish guys are not paying attention to me as I run up the thing.
Yeah, I think,
They are.
Tails has a wider hitbox or something like that.
Mhm.
No, what it is when you're playing with Tails in tow, he jitters back and forth like 1 pixel or something like that when running up these. So the Astrons will only notice you when you have Tails in tow.
Yeah. And if you're playing as Tails, then no.
At that point, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so guys, are you ready for the boss?
Yeah.
Are you ready for me to be a boss?
Yes.
Okay.
The more silly that you are to this thing, you just
Who said no? Me. And say yes. I command you.
this is final boss material right here.
Oh god, this one. Yes.
It's like, forget your shield, I'm gonna hit you anyway.
Why are you standing in the middle underneath them? Doesn't that like make it even harder?
I don't know.
In the corner?
It's how I've always done it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, me too.
He's a pro.
I'm gonna be honest, I always did it as well like that. Those balls can be annoying at the beginning, but then it's easier.
Yep.
The Sonic 4 version of this is just the complete reverse, and it's a lot easier.
Wow. So anyway, yeah, there we go. That was the Metropolis Zone boss.
So
The longest zone ever.
Yeah, 4 minutes to get through that act, and I died a couple times. And now I have Sky Chase Zone.
No!
And now we're going to the Sky Chase.
Yes.
I don't mind Sky Chase, to be quite honest.
Sky Chase is okay, but not that interesting.
Well, then again,
Yep.
Tornado.
Precisely.
Turtles.
They're like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but they have rockets. Teenage Mutant Rocket Turtles.
Completely agree.
Rocket.
And roll.
No, this isn't Mega Man.
What were the ones that appear in Generations? Rocket and Spike.
Yes.
And Burst and Laser if you go by the 3DS version.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one.
They have Laser in the 3DS version, which makes it better.
Laser.
Marcy. How did,
Laser.
Laser. I'm firing a laser.
All of the lasers.
Laser beams.
Oh, hey guys, look, there's a big ship in the background. We're passing it.
Sounds intimidating.
You know, I don't think you get points anymore for going through the levels with time and rings.
Right. Every single one of these levels has a lack thereof as far as goals go.
Actually, let's take a look at the score and see if they like add it up, like without actually doing the official adding it up thing.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see here. Right now it's 208,990. Though that will, yeah. 209,090. And I think that this is it, actually. Yes, 290,090, and now it's still 209,090. So yeah, it doesn't add your stuff up anymore. Alright, so here we have Wing Fortress Zone. It's a very forgettable level for me.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's...
so much trouble as a kid, I can't help but it's this level again.
Yeah, it's not like I don't remember the layout of it or anything. It's just I don't have very many memories of it at all.
That's where I always ended up dying as a kid. So game over and everything, and I didn't know about the level select code.
Yeah.
So this was always it for me. And then I finally made it to Death Egg, and died in that stage 50 times.
Yeah.
And this is why I just never could get into Sonic 2 the way I could Sonic 3. It's just this game, such a massive difficulty spike in the last couple stages.
Yeah, I know. But really, like, whenever I think of stages in Sonic 2 that you could put in Sonic Generations, this is like one of those, it's like, no, you couldn't put this one in Sonic Generations at all.
Unless combined it with Egg Fleet, like, I can see a reference to this working really well if they had Egg Fleet in there, which I kind of wish they did.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I know what you mean.
But I mean, like, I could see Mystic Cave Zone and Oil Ocean Zone and Metropolis Zone. I could see all of those levels in Sonic Generations perfectly fine, but not this one.
Sky Chase for Generations.
Yeah.
That'd be good. That'd be great, actually. Wings Fortress. I don't mind Wings Fortress. I had a little bit of trouble when I was a kid with this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, screw that. Let's just go forward.
Alright, now though, they do make references to Wing Fortress in Sonic Generations because of the cranes in Chemical Plant Zone. This is where they come from.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that before.
So, you know, in a sense, this level does appear in Sonic Generations, kinda.
In spirit.
Yeah.
Like how Marble Garden Zone is in Sky Sanctuary.
Yep.
It's this boss.
This boss, it's evil. I'm going to kill it. Now, what's the laser song? You know how all the Wisps have little tiny theme songs.
That thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Not one of my favorites.
My favorite...
I like the two-player version of Hover the best, actually.
Yeah. My favorite Wisp song is the Underwater Drill.
Oh, that's fantastic, too. It's like the only one that doesn't get repetitive after listening to the extended mix of that.
Yeah.
You know, for half an hour and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete, it is day 2 for you because you are in Australia.
There we go, I beat the boss. And now it's time for an extra life that apparently a lot of people don't realize exists. Boom.
Really?
In there in the cockpit.
Well, that's one of the secret extra lives. I grinded for lives so often here that I pretty much know there's around 2 you missed, I'm pretty sure, early on, but
Yeah.
Hey, Tails, when did you get a rocket on the bottom of this thing? I mean, seriously.
Whenever he got shot down.
So he got shot down, built a rocket, attached it to the bottom of the tornado, hooked it up to the control mechanism, and then flew back up again, all in the continuance of 3 minutes.
Yes. Basically.
Impressive.
Tails is a boss at this. We see him do it again in Sonic Adventure. But it takes him a lot longer in that one.
The tornado's not powerful enough. Well, it was powerful enough here.
Yeah.
Didn't need no Chaos Emerald this time.
Oh god.
Well, actually, I do have exactly 1 Chaos Emerald right now.
That's what happened. That's why. Oh wow. It's good.
Actually, if you get all the Chaos Emeralds, you play. No wait, I'm thinking differently. Sorry.
Yeah, that's.
I was thinking of. No, yeah, that's not the next thing. That's what I was thinking actually.
There we go. There's Silver Sonic. He's dead.
Oh, the first Metal Sonic boss fight and probably the worst. Unless you count the one from CD, then that's the worst.
But I like Sonic CD's Metal Sonic.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Most people actually prefer Metal Sonic from CD than this one.
Well, that much I can understand, but like, compared with the Mecha Sonic fights? Really?
Well, my favorite Mecha Sonic fight is the one against Knuckles in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Oh, that's perfect. Just, since that was always the final boss in my mind, I didn't even realize Sonic went to the Death Egg.
Yeah.
That's me just being, oh no, the barrel.
Technically, in chronological order, for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that is the last boss.
Yeah. Not quite the massive finale that you'd expect, but it was enough to me back in the day.
Yep. Oh, and here's what I consider like basically the hardest boss in the Sonic series. I've been getting better at him though. Somehow. Like after fighting him in Sonic Generations and my Let's Play of Sonic 2 in the stream that I did of this game, I've actually gotten better at him somehow.
Impressive.
That's so impressive.
If you want to get really technical, the final bosses for both of the episodes of Sonic 4 are harder, but they give you rings.
Yeah.
It's automatically a million times easier.
Precisely. Of course, this is still nothing compared to the first boss of Sonic 2 on the Game Gear.
Oh boy. That's the hardest boss in that game, too.
Yeah.
I own
Terrible
here.
design.
Also thing. Oh yeah. Pete actually hates this boss. He's actually bad at this boss.
I am too.
But you're saying that you're better. You're better than I. I would have died by now.
Yeah. Well, a couple months ago, I would have died by now.
I've never beaten this thing after playing through the whole game. I always die on this thing if I'm playing through the game legitimately.
Wait, seriously? You've never beaten the boss at all?
Oh, I've beaten the boss after I used the level select code around 6 times in a row to actually make it here.
Oh, yeah. But it was still at least a legitimate beating. It's not like you gave yourself a bunch of rings or anything.
Oh, well, I've done that just because it takes debug mode, Eggman.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I've beaten the boss legitimately, just not after playing through the whole game and making it here.
You should do it sometime.
I usually never say I've never gotten the good ending to this game, even though I've collected the Chaos Emeralds a million times.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I think the bosses are going to die soon.
How many hits
He's
is
the
he?
only boss in the trilogy, if I'm not mistaken, that takes more than 8 hits, right?
He takes 12.
Yeah.
Though, wait 1 second. What about Knuckles' version of Launch Base Zone, the mini boss there?
I suppose, but that's really 2 different entities. Under that logic, that means that the final boss of Sonic 3 takes, or Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I should say, takes 24 hits.
Yeah, something like that. Well, anyway, I just beat him without dying.
Now for this wonderful ending.
I can't believe I just did that, to be honest, but I did.
In one try, too.
Yeah.
Very
Have you
nice.
ever seen the fan
No, I haven't.
Somebody did this whole 3D model thing where they animate Sonic beating the, whatever you call that thing. It's not the Egg Emperor, but the Grand Egg something or other. And then this cutscene is all in 3D too, and then it shows Tails catching Sonic all in 3D. It's absolutely fantastic, actually.
Cool.
With this original music playing. I forget where that was then. I don't know. I think it's saved to my favorites somewhere. Right next to the final boss of Sonic 3, or 3 Knuckles, I keep doing that. The Doomsday Zone boss, saved in here. But, oh well. People animate weird things.
And all the birds are happy and stuff, and animals, and joy, and Sonic jumps off the plane because he is Sonic.
Looked around and saw plants and aminals and was happy.
And he kills himself. The end.
Oh, that's pretty much what happens. And then he was a statue of him was erected that said, "John Freeman, Savior of Ovens." But you know, the wonders of Half-Life Full-Life consequences.
Alright, so overall, what do you guys think of Sonic 2?
Not that bad.
Not bad. It could be better, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's basically how I feel too.
I can't really see why people would say this is so much better than Sonic 3's, but it's a passable game. It's definitely a welcome sequel to Sonic 1.
Mm-hmm.
It improves on Sonic 1 in about every way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely something in its favor.
Indeed.
Is where the spin dash was introduced.
Yep. Well, technically, they wanted to have the spin dash in Sonic CD, but that game's production started earlier and ended later. So technically, it debuted there.
Mm-hmm. In Sonic CD, Spin Dash was really weird. We'll get to that in an hour or so.
Developed, really.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't sure whether they wanted an insta-run move or this charge-up thing, so they put both in the game, and everyone liked the Super P a lot more, so they decided to keep it in the form of the spin dash in every game afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And this game too, but
Yeah. Though it should be noted that most of the Game Gear games give Sonic his super peel out.
Yeah, that's, well, it's not the figure 8, so I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's also how Tails usually ends up flying in the Game Gear games. You have to look up and then jump. And
Exactly.
start flying.
The music.
Yeah, the Yeah, what you said.
I really like how in these classic games, the credits theme is a combination of all the themes of the game.
Except for Sonic 3, although that was originally supposed to have different themes, but they couldn't figure out how to smoothly work in Michael Jackson's tracks into that,
Mm-hmm.
so they went with just a totally new composition for Sonic 3. But
It was actually it was a composition from him.
Oh, well, not a composition, sorry, a compilation of the 6 tracks of the zones, like in this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just a song from Michael Jackson in that case.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do the Sonic 3 or Sonic 3 Knuckles? All of them.
Sonic 3 Knuckles.
Okay. Just wanted to tweet that. Also, Pete is asking if you're playing this on the original console. This is not the original console, Pete. This is a PS2. This is Sonic Mega Collection?
It's GameCube. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, the GameCube one. Okay. Because the PS2 one is Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And the Xbox version, too. And that version has a lot more games on it. It's a little bit more hit or miss. But if you own this game and Sonic Gems and I think Sonic's whatever that compilation was for the 360, or just have an Xbox Live or PSN account or WiiWare or whatever it's called now, then you have all the games at your disposal, probably for cheaper anyway.
I have so many files in this game.
They give you just enough files in both versions to have every character with the emeralds and without the emeralds.
I love this game!
Well, so do I. Don't worry.
So good. Sonic 3 completes a little better, but this is about as good as it gets for Sonic.
Yes, alright, so here we are at the end of Sonic 2. Sonic is on his plane, the death egg has crashed onto the Angel Island, and here we have Sonic coming to investigate.
Well, if you want to get really technical, this is a Sonic random fan circles. So never mind.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the introduction of Knuckles.
Indeed.
Huh?
And,
Just think of Knuckles as a character.
you know what? This time around, I'm not gonna get the Chaos Emeralds. Screw the Chaos Emeralds.
Come on, we want to see Doomsday Zone.
Yeah, you can see Doomsday Zone, but I'm not gonna grab the Chaos Emeralds. I have files for that.
Oh, there we go. It was just up there.
Didn't you see how many save files I have?
Does Knuckles has his own, what's the word, form for the 7 Chaos Emeralds?
Yes.
That's true.
Okay, yeah.
Or Hyper Knuckles is actually really cool. Because every time he glides into a wall, he creates that same explosion that Hypersonic gets whenever he jump dashes, or whatever you call it.
But it's a lot harder to use.
Hyper is Shadow.
Huh.
Well, only in Sonic Adventure 2, actually. After that, they end up calling him Super Shadow again.
Yep. Aside from that,
They always said, what is it? It should be Supersonic, Hyper Shadow, and Luminescent Silver fighting against Solaris, but no one likes that name.
Luminescent Silver.
Yeah, sure. Band name. Woo! Maybe that'll be when Silver gets all the Soul Emeralds.
Maybe. Of course, what about whenever somebody gets the Time Stones?
You got a water shield.
Yes, I did. Because there's water in this next level.
Yeah, Carnival Zone is not one of the best places.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah, that's not the best place. And,
Well, the thing is that Carnival Night is specifically designed to slow you down. Even aside from just the barrel, it's designed to slow you down, so that's why.
it's meant to be the level you're supposed to climb over again.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning!
oh yeah.
Lightning Lampster!
But the
Hamster! I always fun with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't mind me.
but Carnival Nights, the music pretty much doesn't change that much from Act 1 to Act 2.
That's true.
The only change is that in Act 2, the sound delays.
Music's kind of slower. It's kind of slower, I guess.
It's been slower, and there's a couple points where instead of just, bum 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 bum,
Yeah, like a circus. Like a circus. It's not a circus anymore. It's like a haunted circus.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, pretty much. It's all broken down, because it's meant to reflect that point when Knuckles shuts off the lights. So when you're playing through it as Knuckles, the change to the music doesn't even make sense anymore. If, you can even hear it, because it's
Yeah.
so much.
Oh, Lava Leaf. Lava Leaf is actually... I actually like Lava Leaf. I'm not gonna lie.
I-
Lava Leaf is actually one of my...
Lava Reef. Lava Reef.
It's beautiful in every way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's red. It's red lava sauce, but then it turns everything blue. I like that.
Yeah.
Combines this absolute duality. It's perfect.
In the background in Act 2.
Was the Carnival Night PC mix, just because that's so catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Now, the background in Act 2 of Lava Reef Zone is just amazing.
yeah, that one.
Yeah, but that's a remix, isn't it?
I don't hear anything of the original theme in that. I just know that that's just what they ended up using in the PC version. There's a theory behind that, but it's long and drawn out. I'll save that for when we run out of time.
I never knew that was a PC version, to be quite honest.
Yeah,
Never thought.
I played the PC version a lot.
Carnival Night song, the Ice Cap song, and the Launch Bay song all got revamped music for the PC version.
Yeah, they're all different. They're all different, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why you'll notice like the blacks and tracks in this version. Just because that's why they weren't in that. It's because of copyright. But anyway.
And this was the introduction of the animal capsule in the air.
Yes.
I always thought that was a cool concept, just have it flying down.
Yes, my PG, we're all on YouTube outside of 5DayGamers.
Yes. I make Let's Plays, and they are amazing, according to some people.